What if I told you you don't need more money to get rich? You need better habits. Because here's the truth nobody talks about. Most people don't stay broke because they earn less. They stay broke because they repeat the same tiny mistakes every day. Now think about this. Two people earn the same salary, same job, same lifestyle. But after 5 years, one of them is financially confident, has savings, no stress, and the other still living paycheck to paycheck. So what changed? It wasn't income, it wasn't luck, it was habits. Tiny ones, almost invisible. And here's the crazy part.
Most of these habits take less than 5 minutes a day, but almost nobody does them. Why? Because they look too small to matter. But when you see the long-term impact, they change everything. So let me ask you, what if just 5 minutes a day in 2026 could completely change your financial future? Sounds too simple, right? That's exactly why people ignore it. But today, I'm going to show you 8 tiny habits that quietly separate people who struggle with money from those who feel in control. And trust me, the first habit alone is something 90% of people avoid, even though it could instantly improve their money situation. And this is where most people start getting uncomfortable. Habit number 1, track your spending. Yeah, I know, sounds boring. Most people skip this instantly. But here's the problem. If you don't know where your money is going, you'll never know why it's disappearing. And this is where it gets uncomfortable. Ask yourself honestly, where did my money go last month? Most people can't answer that. Not exactly. They guess, they assume, but they don't know. And that's the leak. Because money doesn't disappear all at once, it leaks in small amounts. $8 here, $15 there, subscriptions you forgot about. And suddenly, you're wondering why you can't save. Now imagine this. You track every dollar for just 7 days. That's it. No budgeting, no restrictions, just awareness. What happens? You start catching patterns, unnecessary spending, impulse buys, hidden subscriptions. And here's the crazy part. Most people save money just by noticing it. No extra income, no sacrifices, just awareness. That's how powerful this habit is. But here's where people mess up. They think, I'll start next month. And next month never comes. So let me ask you, could you track your spending for just 7 days? Comment track if you're serious about trying this, because this one habit is the foundation of everything. But here's the twist. Even if you track perfectly, most people still don't build savings. Why? Because they miss the second habit. And this one is so simple, it almost feels like cheating. Habit number 2, automate your savings. This is where things start to feel unfair, because now you're not relying on discipline anymore. You're using a system, and systems beat motivation every time. Think about this. Most people say, I'll save whatever is left at the end of the month. But what actually happens? Nothing is left, because spending always expands. Now flip it. Save first, spend later. But here's the problem. Most people forget, or delay it, or make excuses. That's why automation changes everything. You set it once, and it runs without you thinking. Even something small, like $5 or $10 a week. Sounds tiny, right? But here's where it gets interesting. That's $20 to $40 a month, $250 to $500 a year, and you didn't even feel it. No stress, no effort. Now imagine doing that for a few years. That's how real savings start. Quietly, consistently. And here's the crazy part. People who automate savings are far more likely to feel financially secure. Not because they earn more, but because they made saving automatic. So let me ask you, if saving could happen without effort, why wouldn't you set it up today? Comment save if you're ready to automate it. Because once this habit is in place, money finally starts working in your favor. But here's the catch. Even people who save regularly still feel stuck financially. Why? Because they don't have direction. They're saving, but they don't know why. And that's where the third habit changes everything. Habit number 3, set clear money goals. Because here's the truth. Saving without a goal feels pointless. And that's exactly why most people quit. They save for a few weeks, then stop. Not because they're lazy, but because there's no direction. Now think about this. If I tell you save money, it sounds vague. But if I say save $500 in 2 months for emergencies, now it feels real. Now your brain pays attention because clarity creates action. Quick pause. If this is helping you, like the video and subscribe to Kane Invests. Most people never learn this stuff, and that's why they stay stuck. Now here's where everything shifts. When you have a clear goal, every dollar starts to matter. You spend differently. You think differently. You become intentional. So here's what you do. Pick one goal. Not 5, not 10, just one. Maybe it's building a $300 emergency fund, paying off one credit card, or saving for something specific. Then break it down. $300 becomes $10 a day. Suddenly, it doesn't feel overwhelming anymore. And here's the crazy part. People who actually write down their goals are far more
likely to achieve them. But most people don't. They just keep it in mind and nothing changes. So let me ask you, what's one financial goal you can start this month? Comment it below. Because once you define it, everything starts aligning. But even with a goal, most people still feel stuck. Why? Because money is leaking in places they don't even notice. And the next habit will expose that instantly. Habit number 4, review and cut your expenses. Because here's the problem. Most people don't have an income issue. They have a leakage problem. Money isn't disappearing all at once. It's quietly leaking every month. Subscriptions you forgot about, apps you don't use, small charges that feel harmless, but they add up fast. Now think about this. If you cancel just one $10 subscription, that's $120 a year. 2 or 3? Now you're looking at $300 to $500 without earning anything extra. And this is money you're already spending without even noticing. Here's what you do. Once a month, take 10 minutes and scan your bank statement. That's it. No complicated budgeting. Just look for anything you don't actually need. Cancel one thing. Just one. And here's where it gets interesting. Most people think cutting expenses means sacrificing their lifestyle, but that's not true. You're not cutting what you love. You're cutting what you don't even use. So let me ask you, what's one expense you know you could remove today? Comment cut if you're ready to clean this up. Because once you stop the leaks, saving becomes easier without trying. But even after this, many people still struggle financially. Why? Because of one silent enemy, interest. And the next habit is how you beat it. Habit number 5, pay off high interest debt first. Because here's the truth. Interest is silently working against you every single day. While you're trying to save money, your debt is growing in the background. Now think about this. If your credit card is charging 20% interest, that's not just a bill. That's money leaking every month. And no investment you make will easily beat that kind of loss. This is why this habit is powerful. Paying off high interest debt is like getting a guaranteed return. No risk, no guesswork. So here's what you do. List all your debts. Then find the one with the highest interest rate. Focus on that first. Pay minimums on the rest, but attack that one aggressively. Even small extra payments matter. $20 more, $50 more. It reduces interest and speeds up your progress. And here's where people go wrong. They try to pay everything at once and end up doing nothing effectively. Focus beats effort. So let me ask you, do you know your highest interest debt right now? If yes, comment debt. Because once you start reducing interest, your money finally starts staying with you. But here's the twist. Even people who are debt-free sometimes still feel lost financially. Why? Because they don't grow their knowledge. And the next habit fixes that in just 5 minutes a day. Habit number 6, learn about money for just 5 minutes a day. Because here's the truth. Most people don't struggle with money because they're bad. They struggle because they were never taught. Now think about this. Every day you scroll social media for hours, but spend zero time understanding money. And then we wonder why finances feel confusing. Here's the shift. You don't need hours. You don't need complicated books. Just 5 minutes a day. One short video, one article, one concept. That's it. And over time, this compounds because money is a skill. And the more you understand it, the more confident you become. Now imagine this. After 30 days, you start understanding terms like inflation, interest, investing. After 6 months, you're making smarter decisions without even realizing it. That's how powerful this habit is. And here's the crazy part. People who improve their financial knowledge slowly start earning better, saving better, and investing smarter. Not because of luck, but because they see opportunities others miss. So let me ask you, can you give 5 minutes a day to your future? Comment learn if you're serious about it, because once you understand money, it stops controlling you. But here's the catch. Even if you earn, save, and learn, one hidden factor can still hurt your financial life. And most people don't even check it until it's too late. Habit number 7, check your credit report. Because here's something most people don't realize. Your credit score is quietly affecting your life, even when you're not thinking about it. Loans, credit cards, even insurance rates. All of it depends on this one number. And here's the scary part. Errors are more common than you think. Wrong balances, late payments that weren't yours, accounts you don't even recognize. And if you don't check, you'll never know. Now, imagine this. You apply for a loan and get a higher interest rate, not because you did something wrong, but because of a mistake you never saw. That can cost you thousands, all because you didn't spend 10 to 15 minutes checking. Here's what you do. Once a year, go check your credit report. It's free. No complicated process. Just review it carefully and look for anything unusual. And here's the benefit. You stay in control. No surprises, no hidden damage. So let me ask you, when was the last time you checked your credit? If you've never done it, comment credit. Because this one habit can protect you from mistakes that cost real money. But even after all this, tracking, saving, cutting expenses, paying debt, learning, checking credit, there's still one one final habit that ties everything together, and this one can accelerate everything you've started. Habit number 8, use extra money the smart way. Because here's the truth, most people don't get rich from their salary. They get ahead from what they do with unexpected money. Tax refunds, bonuses, gifts. What do most people do? Spend it, upgrade something, buy something new, feel good for a moment, and then nothing changes. But smart people, they use that money to move forward. They save it, they invest it, they pay off debt. And this is where everything compounds. Because this is money you didn't depend on. So using it wisely doesn't hurt your lifestyle. It improves your future. Now imagine this. Every time you get extra money, instead of spending it, you use it to build your safety net. Over time, that creates real financial confidence. So let me ask you, what do you usually do with extra money? Comment save or spend, because this one decision alone can separate you from the average person. Now let's close the loop. You don't need more income to become financially literate. You need better daily habits. Track your money, automate savings, set clear goals, cut waste, kill high interest debt, learn daily, check your credit, use extra money wisely. These are small, almost boring, but that's exactly why they work, because consistency beats intensity. And if you start even one of these today, your future self will feel the difference. This video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial professional before making financial decisions.